house, okay? So this is the inside of your home. Wow.
Last summer, or last March, we became a local historic district. Many of us had worked hard to get that designation, and so then over the summer, we kept giving tours of the neighborhood.
Really?
Yeah, and we
Wow.
plan to do more of that this summer too.
And what's your name?
Randy Blume.
Randy Blume.
But you can take a look in here. This house is intact.
I love the staircase.
Oh, yeah,
Wow.
well,
That is
Well-
old.
well, you need to stand over here and look up though, because it goes all the way to the third floor.
You're kidding. Oh, wow, yeah. Look at that. Whew. Holy moly. I can almost feel the, what do you call it? I lost words. Usually I don't. Ask my fiance. He never loses his words for anything. Wow, this is pretty too. This is very nice.
Well, it's a beautiful old house, and it's intact. That's why it's so important, because most of the time the interiors of these houses get really messed up. Well, this
Chandelier.
one isn't. Yeah, that's 1856.
I was gonna say that's the original.
Yeah.
That was there. Oh man, if you could look at the top of the windowsill.
Yeah,
All the
those
windows.
cornices were added probably in the 1870s. They're called Egyptian Revival. When the Suez Canal opened up, there was a revival of Egyptian things.
The fireplace work?
No,
Or-
no, none of them work. They just sit there and look pretty.
Well, that's good. How old is that clock? That's pretty old, huh?
1900 maybe. Oh, that one,
Yeah, yeah.
no, that one's about 1730.
Really? And this one's
That one's about 1900. That
1900?
one's
Oh.
1730, 40.
And the floors are in good condition for
Yeah, well,
being.
these aren't original now.
No, they're not.
The original, and no, people find this hard to believe, but originally, underneath this are wide planks, but an upscale house like this, you wouldn't have seen those. They would have been covered with wall-to-wall carpeting in the
Wow.
mid-19th
Wow.
century. And this is a square grand.
Liberace play that?
No, he
Another dad joke, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
no, I knew, no, he didn't.
How old is that?
It's about 1860, 70.
You got some real antiques here, I tell you.
Yeah.
Wow. This has got to be you got to make this into a historical place. This is not a.
Yeah, we have given, it's been on house tours many times. We've given tours to people.
Wow, it's unbelievable.
I didn't know somebody was coming to video it, so again, don't show these to people, because it looks kind of,
Well, it's
That's
very, very lived in. I mean, come on, you know.
Well-
Look at this. This looks like something like geez, books, a lot of books.
yeah,
Mandolins.
yeah, my great-grandfather made those.
Wow, that's beautiful stuff. Oh, so that's about it, huh?
Well, actually, the whole house looks like this, every bit of it.
Wow, it's really pretty though, I gotta tell you.
The dining room.
This is the dining, wow. You know, I've been to, where is that place? It's out in, the village,
Sturbridge?
Sturbridge Village. I've been through there, and those houses are nice, but this is lived in. This is, you know what I mean? You can almost feel that the atmosphere. That's what I was looking for. The other word, atmosphere of the place is unbelievable. It's like people living. Oh, this is a kitchen.
Well, this is,
Wow.
well, it's 30 years old now, but.
Yeah, but that's when they made kitchens. But look at it.
Well, this is a Woodmeister kitchen. Woodmeister is a very high-end company. The previous owners had this installed about 30 years ago.
Well, you don't get kitchens very much like this anymore. Like, I mean, it's huge. It's a huge
Well, I
kitchen. I cook. I love
Oh,
cooking.
well.
And, you know,
My wife does too.
wow.
This, and again, I'm letting you video this and it's looking like.
It's
We've had,
again,
this
it's-
house has been photographed for magazines and it's not looking like it should be in a magazine right now.
well, this is personal stuff. This is not going to go out to the media or anything like
Well,
that.
that's good. But you can, if we have advance notice, you can come and do stuff. Yeah, this is a Woodmeister kitchen, very high-end. Originally, the space probably was divided into 3 parts so that it was much smaller than, or smaller looking. And when the previous owners moved in the late 70s, early 80s, this space still had the big coal-burning cooking stove in it.
Wow.
So the house was original. The people that I mentioned to you, the brother and sister that was still here, wanted to keep everything exactly the way they found it when they moved in 1910 as kids. They were, young, maybe young adults, but they were still here. And then he died out here in the yard, and she didn't understand what had happened to him, and she wrapped him up in a rug to keep him warm. And I thought it was a story, but the woman who lives in this house
No,
was
you're
living
gonna-
here at the
you-
time, and she said, "Oh no."
You're not going
it's
to tell me there's
a story."
ghosts around here now. There's weird things happen in the house at all? Or?
There's some things that are a little.
It's an old house. It creaks.
Yeah, maybe other things too. I don't know.
Well,
let me-
that'll be-
Wait a minute, I've got to get you Chris's.
Okay, I'm going to let this go right here.
I've got to
And
go on.
and we were just speaking to again.
Randy Blume.
Okay, Randy Blume.